Go round, who's pulled fiercely there, hasn't settled at all in running, and Toledo's going up there on the outside, nearing the turn and making a line of three. Universal Scene through the glass is coiled up right behind them as they come around the home turn. Got into a great spot nearing the bend, and Dura going with it with Night Watchman into the straight at the cutaway. 350 to go. Universal Scene. Look at Night Watchman. It came down the outside very quickly through the glass. Couldn't go with him initially. Night Watchman in front now through the glass, picks up. Through the glass coming through. Night Watchman still in front. Down on the inside. Jupiter Calling. Night Watchman. He's holding through the glass. On the rail. Jupiter Calling coming too late though. And it's just got there. Night Watchman. Night Watchman from Jupiter Calling through the glass, running on something big. And then Ura, who copped a nice old check at the 250, then grinding hard in behind them. Then came a demi-go-round who pulled very, very hard in running. Fairhildy never really got into the race. Universal Scene dropped out. The last two home, in fact 3 home, Medics Pride, Fashion Ford, and this is pulled up on an absolute threepence. Toledo to finish last. Night Watchman has got the prize here. Kate Whitten for the Danny Morton stable beat them to the punch there. Night Watchman. Jupiter Calling was down on the inside on that cutaway, and through the glass, which had peeled off the pike to get out there near the middle of the track, just couldn't let down and sprint with them. Night Watchman proving a touch too good at the 1080 250. Really let down. Might have got there just a touch soon, but was able to hold Jupiter Calling through the glass. And something big has got home very well after being well off them. Number 1, Night Watchman first in, the hard spun gelding out of Tarcoola Sunshine, trained by Danny Morton, is raced by his wife Carol, Freddie Fairthorn Jr., along with AJ Anderson, Alan Anderson, R. Pettigrove and B. Turner, and Mrs. D and G Pratt, Buck Rogers, M. Burrows, Mrs. L. Williams, and Miss DJ Wills, P. Eldridge, S. Mrs. R. Morton, L. Torpy, K. Hassan, G. Esmond and A. Hayden. Kate Whitten aboard the winner, scored by a long head the margin. Time 1:26.55, and the final 600 there is 36.31. Number 2, Jupiter Calling, is second to the Rothsay Paris Heartbeat gelding for owners Elio and Jackie Galanti, trained by Team Williams, ridden by Maddie Brown. And third, number 4, Through the Glass, the Vital Equine Transit Reef filly for Andy Phelan, trained by the Durant and Miller team, ridden by William Pike. And something big, fourth in. 1080 250 the winner. Jupiter Calling 170. Through the Glass $1.10. The Carbine Club WA members handicaps the next at 3 minutes to 5. Number 7 Stockyard Gossip comes out. Craig Staples on 15 on the terrace. So Night Watchman heading back in, third start this campaign, and getting to the 1400 metres. And certainly showing a nice turn of acceleration there, the way that it came off the corner, and was able to hold them at bay after getting to the front at about the 150, Adam.
Really good performance there by Night Watchman, turning the form around. We have seen Kate Whitten have some good success here for Dan Morton recent times, with Daney Tess, and on the weekend with McCavity at Kalgoorlie. And Dan, this combo just continues to go along nicely.
Yeah, she's riding really well for us, Kate, at the moment. You know, you get the advantage of the claim, so it's so far so good.
Hard race to watch, wasn't it? It was more like bumpy cars out there at one stage.
Yeah, it was. Luckily, we sort of stayed out of the strife, I think, enough to get the job done.
Tell us about this horse. Burst onto the scene, looked to have plenty of ability. It appears as though it's just taking a bit of time to get his right foot going forward again.
Yeah, he has. Early days, he looked pretty promising for us, and he's had a couple of sort of things not go all his way in a couple of preps now, and even this one, he's had a bit of a checkered prep to today. So if he gets sort of 3 months where he's healthy for the whole time, he should string a few.
Both of his wins have been 13 and 1400 metres. What do you think the ideal distance is?
I've always thought he'd run a good mile. Yeah, I think he will.
What about Dundee on the weekend? First up in the sprint, does have a very good first up record.
Goes good fresh. He, 1,000 metres might not be her ticket really, but she'll be rattling home at some point.
Never a problem when you've got William Pike on board.
I'm banking on it.
Fingers crossed. Congratulations on the win.
So, mate.
There's Dan Morton, trainer of Night Watchman. We'll grab Kate Whitten and ask her about the race. Kate, I don't know if you saw a bit of the mess out there, but it was bumpy cars out there for everyone. You seem to stay away from it all.
Yeah, I think I might have caused it, but that's all right. I won.
Well, we're keeping on. Dan thought you kept clear, but you got the job done, and the horse just really responded, didn't it? Let down strongly.
Yeah, he really improved off last run, and it was a really good run last start, and I thought he'd go pretty close today, and he just proved that.
We talked about the combination of you and Dan. You're getting some opportunities. You're not letting the team down.
No, it's a really big thank you to Dan. He gave me a winner on Sunday, and he's been a real big supporter of mine, so it's really good.
Well done on the win.
Thank you.
There's Kate Whitten. May have caused the bumpy car, she says. We'll have to wait and see how that does go, but she did get the job done here with Night Watchman taking out race number 7.